Hello scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with a layout for Get It Scrapped. So for this one, I am going to be scrapbooking about a family reunion. So the way that I have decided to do our family reunion this year, because these photos are from our family reunion back in, let's see, it was June this year, and I took so many pictures. I printed them all off and now I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? So I was really excited when I got this assignment, and basically it was to tell about family reunions. So scrapbook about family reunions. Depending on, how you scrap family reunions, the assignment will be different. So what I am doing is I decided to scrap by event. And our family is just, I don't get to see them a lot. And so I decided to pick out just a few of the things that we did and scrapbook about them. And then the rest of the photos are going to go in pocket pages. So for this layout, I decided to tell the story of my grandpa singing, because that's part of that's a big thing in our lives. I grew up around my grandparents, my mom's parents, and my grandpa always sang to us. He always was, singing songs, and we all have our favorite songs that he used to sing to us and all of this stuff. So this layout is about Grandpa singing, and he actually doesn't sing a lot anymore. He's old. He's pretty old. I think he's going to turn 85 this year? 86. I think he's going to be 86 this year. So he's getting older, and he's probably not going to be around for very much longer. So everybody was saying, Megan, we need to get Grandpa to sing. We need him to sing our favorite songs. And Grandpa kept saying, no, I'm not going to sing. I can't sing. I can't, my voice is gone, and he's not in the choir anymore and stuff like that. And so everybody was bummed, and we had a family, a family talent show. So everybody in each of the families that was there had to do a talent. So my kids, of course, did fidget spinners. They did tricks with their fidget spinners. So, but afterwards we were all just kind of hanging out, and everybody was having dessert, and I was just like, Grandpa, could you please we'll sing with you. Can you please sing with us? And Grandpa was like, okay. And so I actually recorded him singing, and I took these photos while I was recording, because like I was saying, he's not going to be around forever, and we're going to forget these songs. We're going to forget the lyrics. We're going to forget how he sang them. And I'm totally feeling like I'm going to start crying here, but Grandpa, just I don't know, like he's a special man. I mean, we all think that about our grandparents, right? And so it was nice to be able to hear him sing, because it's been a long time since I've heard him sing. I think the last time I visited him, it was 2012. But even then, I don't think he really sang while we were there. So it's been a long time since I've heard him sing, and it was just fun to sit there and hear these songs and all of this. And I made sure to record it, like I was saying, and it was a good thing. I was very happy that he did end up singing for us, and we all sang with him too, and it was awesome. Okay, but anyway, sorry, that was totally a super long explanation about the photos. And these photos aren't the best photos either, because I took them while I was recording a video, and so they're not going to be the best photos. So I did turn them black and white just so that they would not look so bad. And so that kind of helped. But I mean, you can still tell they're not like the most perfect photos, but I'm glad that I have them. So here you can see that I am popping up two of these photos, and those two photos I felt like were the most important out of the story. Was him doing the motions, that one on the top in the middle. That one is him doing the motions to, and now I'm not going to remember the name of the song. It's about the rabbit. I'm gonna have to put the names of the songs in the description below. But that was one of my favorite songs growing up. It was about a rabbit, and now I'm not even gonna remember. Best descriptions, right? Anyway, so he was doing the motions. It was about a rabbit trying to get away from the farmer, I think is what it was, or something like that. So he was doing the motions to the song, and so I took a picture of that, and then the bottom one is also him doing motions for the song. So his hands are kind of in an awkward position, but I still wanted to record it because even though it's probably not the best photo of him because his hands are in a weird, doing a weird action, but it's just, I wanted to include all of these photos. They're precious moments, and so even though they're not the best photos, it was important to me to include them. Then that bottom middle photo, so the third photo from the top, that one is a picture of all of his daughters, all of my grandpa's daughters, so my mom and her two sisters, and then one of my cousins. And they were all sitting there singing around with, singing with Grandpa. And so I made sure to take a picture of them as well, because that was also important to the story, that we were all just so excited that Grandpa was actually singing and they were part of the story. So I wanted to make sure that that one was also highlighted by popping it up off of the page. So here you can see off to the right, I'm just writing down all of the supplies and everything that I'm using. So you can head on over to the Get It Scrapped blog if you would like to know the supplies and everything that I used. I think mainly for this one I used Illustrated Faith and let's see, I think Crepe Paper Heart Day. So I am going to use this Studio Calico card to do my journaling on, and of course I don't have my layout in front of me. That's just how I am. So I apologize, but basically I'm just writing down everything that I told you, that, Grandpa singing is an important part of our life and we wanted to capture this memory. So I recorded the videos and we sang some songs, and I'm going to eventually put the songs on there. And here I think I'm going back and trying to listen to the videos that I had taken. So here you can see I'm listening to the video, and because I couldn't remember all of the songs that he was singing. And so I'm writing down a few of the songs, and I couldn't remember this other one because he had actually never really sung one of them to me. It was more my cousin really wanted him to sing that one. And so I had to text her and ask her what it was, and she couldn't even remember the name. It was kind of funny. So that's part of my scrapbooking, is going back and listening to the songs that we wanted to hear, because everybody has a different favorite song. I think there was one called The Preacher and the Bear, and then I don't remember what. There was like 4 or 5 songs that he sang, and I can't remember the other ones, but The Preacher and the Bear was a very requested song. So here I'm texting my cousin saying, hey, what's the name of the song? And I'm just gonna end up recording that later. I had this tag, and this is from, I'm not sure what collection that's from. I think it's a Maggie Holmes collection, but it says love this, and I wanted to make sure that it was going to be there on this page, because this is just like I was saying before, a really special story. So now here I'm just pulling out some embellishments, and these are from the Citrus Twist June 2017 kit, and I'm just pulling out little random embellishments that I can use. And I actually don't even put a title, like I don't use thickers to put a title on here. I just use that Find Joy card as my title, and then I just have the journaling to kind of help explain the story, or find joy in the ordinary is what it says. And the ordinary part of all of this is Grandpa singing, because he was always singing and always just happy to tell stories and sing and all of that. So here you can see I'm doing a little bit of embellishing down there on that bottom corner. I'm going to put the date on that little tag. And in here I'm just putting stickers all around. the layout, and I'm going to put some hearts from that. I believe that is an exclusive Citrus Twist puffy sticker sheet. I'm not sure what kit it's from. I think I ordered it separately from a kit or something like that. And this layout is pretty much done. I hope that you enjoyed seeing how I document our family reunions. Make sure to head on over to the blog to get some more ideas on how to document these fun stories from family reunions. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.